Hey, AfterBuzzers, it's a celebration. Cameran popped a baby. Trashly is here to stay, and our Shep and Catherine a thing. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
He's got money. He's in magazines. He's got more honey than any honey.
It gets me so excited every time I hear this song.
Does he have more honeys than a honeybee?
No.
I don't know. Hey, AfterBuzzers, welcome Southern Charm After Show. This season is really, really heated. It's very packed. Tonight's episode was intense as well. Not as intense as last week's, but it definitely was intense. I am your host, Mayte Carrillo, and I'll introduce my lovely panel.
Hi everyone, Cristal McLoughlin here. We can't wait to delve into this episode. It's so good. Thank you so much for joining in. We have so many things to talk about, and we're going to give a fan shout out soon.
Ooh, yeah. And I'm Laura L. Thomas, and I'm so excited. Let's just do it.
I know. There was so much going on. But, okay, so first off, we start. I feel like every episode that we start, I always say deep breaths because it's just a lot to take in. And it's a lot of accepting the fact that this season is about to end. I know. And I hate to think about it like that, but it is coming to an end.
I don't want to see it go.
I know, me either.
Then we still have the reunion to talk about, so I'm looking forward to that.
Which is coming up in our news. And we have really great news for you guys in today's our after show, so I can't wait to talk about that. But let's jump right to it and let's talk about Hilton Head. Right, we enter and we're still there, and I teared up a little bit hearing a little bit about someone's story that we're going to talk about, and Chelsea specifically. And so, but first we see two people get ghosted, which I had a huge smile on my face. I was like, yay, the entire cast ghosted Trashly and T-Rav.
I mean,
can I just call her Trashly?
Yeah, I think that's really what we're all referring to her now from here on out. So, and she keeps earning that title. So I think we should just roll with it. But it kind of made me happy. Do we think that they were surprised that they all left?
I think they were surprised for sure, yeah.
How?
I don't know. The sly fox wasn't so sly, was she? No. That's what I call Ashley now. So.
I just don't know how you can be that vicious towards people and clearly have a night like they had and then be surprised when everybody's not there in the morning.
I know. And here, I just thought it was really weird that she was so adamant about getting that shaving cream and toiletries from Austin. Come on. What was that about? Like, she was just really kissing his butt, and I thought it was so insincere, and it just very much is what Ashley is, right? I mean, it just shows her type of personality. Like, you know he doesn't care about that kind of stuff. No. You know what I mean? Like, that's so insignificant. It's almost, like, petty. And I don't know. It just kind of bothered me. I was like,
okay,
who cares?
Insignificant, petty. How many other words can we use to describe Ashley right now?
A whole lot.
I mean, those are two strong ones to start us off with, right? I don't know.
I mean, it does get pretty heated. And then, in the back of my mind, as everyone's getting ready, though, before they're ghosted, I keep thinking, like, man, Craig and Naomi didn't hook up not once. Nope. They were under the same roof together, and they didn't sneak into each other's rooms. Yep. Nothing. It's like, I really honestly think it's over.
Oh, no,
I think it's over for sure. And I do think it's time for her to turn her location settings off of her phone for Craig. I think we're there. I think we're done. There's no hope of reconciliation.
At this point, don't you think?
No, turn it off.
I mean, I think the thing is, she made it very clear after he talked about him having a dream of having a girlfriend, and she just was just like disgusted. She had a really disgusted look on her face, right? I mean, am I right?
For sure.
I felt like it was the end, right?
Yeah, Didn't for sure. And here's the thing, like, I think specifically in referring to the location settings still being on her phone, you like borderline cross into like psycho territory. Yeah. Right? By keeping it on a little too long. I mean, if we thought that there was an idea that they might get back together, okay, sure, I can see like maybe holding on to it. But like, that's like keeping your boyfriend, I don't know. That's like keeping his email password and like reading his emails after you've broken up.
It's like not having the closure that you need.
Yeah, like turn it off and move on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she still thinks that there's hope there.
Yeah.
I wonder what he thinks, like watching back now and knowing that she knows all of this, like his location.
Oh my God.
Is he like dying? I want to know.
I don't know. Well, he is dying because, spoiler, but if you don't know, right? she's with someone else now.
Yeah.
Right.
So she has a new boyfriend,
Yeah.
Naomi.
I think that's why she didn't give him any attention in this episode. And maybe that's when the start of the new man came in. And because if you notice, her body language, everything was very like, she didn't care.
She's also on that phone a lot.
Yeah.
Who'd she be texting?
She was.
True.
Yes.
Who's she
True.
texting? That's what I'm
Who's
wondering.
sliding in the
Boo.
DMs?
Yes,
Someone's sliding.
girl.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. And then we jumped right to Chelsea, and we got to see a little bit of her childhood.
Poor thing.
And she just went abruptly from getting to her childhood home and then ran back to her car, and everybody was kind of clueless because they didn't know what happened. And we were clueless as well. We're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then we found out that it's because her stepdad passed away when she was 8, and then her mother had to struggle and have all of these jobs and try to make it on her own. So it had everyone tearing up in the car, and I was like, my goodness, this shows a lot about her character. This is the reason why Chelsea is the way that she is, and she's so
sure.
independent, and she's so self-sufficient to herself, and it made me love her even more, to be honest.
She's very real. That's something, what I thought of in that moment was, that's a lot of America. That's a lot of like single mothers taking care of their children, you know, living paycheck by paycheck. And so I admire her knowing that. And I hope there's a man out there that will take care of her. She deserves it.
Well, and it's also, especially seeing such the opposite side of that coin.
I was about to say that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
About
Shep?
Ash? No. I was going to say about Ashley.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll have to go.
Yeah.
No, seeing the total reverse of that, like the flip side of that coin being someone like Ashley who's coming in who seemingly just wants to live off of a very wealthy man's, you know, trust fund essentially, or establishment, or his hard work and his hard earning. I think that it's really great to see someone like Chelsea, just like what you were saying, show the other side of that. You know, why she hustles so hard, why she works so hard. Side note, did we ever talk about the fact that she was on Survivor?
Oh.
Did we know that she was on Survivor?
Did you?
I think last season they mentioned it, but I had forgotten.
It was news to me.
So
It was news to
Wait,
me.
you
but
didn't know?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't know either.
I kind of
Makes me respect her that much more.
Yeah, she was on Survivor.
Yeah.
She's a competitor.
badass.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
she's just a great gal.
Yeah.
I really
like her.
I like this, and I like that we got to see this is the first time we've really gotten to see her be vulnerable
Her soft
and
side.
kind of like open up a little bit.
Yeah,
So,
this
I
explains
like
why
that.
she was really emotional too during the weekend.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, I thought you were going to mention Shep, because in one point they were giving Shep's side of town and how he was raised, and like his side of the family, how they're so wealthy and he's well off and he never had to struggle. And then, you know,
and he's complaining
Chelsea,
about, you know, what's in the fridge, or what
As his
the
mom makes
lack
him a
of.
sandwich.
Yeah, the lack of, I should say. Yeah,
Jesus.
so it's funny, but
Peter
you know.
Pan syndrome.
I love Shep though.
Me too.
I have a. He reminds me of my little brother. I have
my God.
my youngest brother. He just reminds me so much of him. Like life of the party, so much fun. Everybody loves him. Not quite grown up yet, but you know, you hope for the best.
Yeah.
And also, side note, I 100% support the idea of Shep getting a French bulldog. I'm just gonna say that.
I do too.
I don't, because I don't think he can take care. He could hardly take care of himself.
I think
How
it
is
will
he gonna
help
take
him
care
grow
of it?
up. I totally think it will help him grow
I
up, right?
don't think so.
For when you're ready for more than a houseplant and less than a kid,
What?
go
Yes.
French bulldog.
French
What about
bulldog.
Catherine? Maybe Catherine could be the one to step in.
Well,
We'll talk about that. And that, also talking about Catherine. So Catherine sends over a text to Thomas saying, right, that he needs to tell Ashley that it's best for her to stay away from the kids, which I 1000%
Yes,
agree.
agree.
Good job, Catherine.
Yes,
she sent
girl.
it, and you know what? She sent it straight to Thomas, and she didn't send the text to Ashley.
Yes.
right.
You know,
As
it's
she
like the
should-
source.
I mean, why would she send it to
Yeah.
Ashley?
Yeah.
She's, you know, it's like she's nobody.
No.
I
well,
mean, really.
it's not her conversation to be
Yeah.
in. You know,
Yeah.
it's a
No.
conversation between the parents.
I know.
You know, I think
Yeah.
I was so excited to see her throw this party.
Yeah.
I actually had forgotten last year that she was just invited as a guest.
Yeah.
And this year she's really like throwing the party and stepping up as a mom. It's been really cool to see her
Yes.
journey.
Yeah.
I'm a
Me
big
too.
Catherine fan, and I'm loving her style.
Yeah.
I know you brought that up today too.
That
You're like her
top,
style.
And then those
She's an intern, so she's got to
Yes.
step up her style.
Yeah.
Right?
Gwen's
Gwen.
is working for her.
Gwen.
Gwen's.
what are those called? They're called colettes.
They're called culottes.
Culottes.
Oh,
Culottes.
there you go. I'm like,
Yes.
what?
I'm a little slow today.
But I love like the bell sleeve.
Drink up the tea. Drink up the tea.
Anyway, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm a big fan of Catherine.
So if we're such huge fans, right, as we have been of Catherine, what do we think about her and Shep being an item? I don't know about you guys, but this episode, Shep was like throwing little eyes at her, and they were kind of looking at each other and giving each other signals. I don't know. You mentioned, Crystal, like Catherine and who did you say? Catherine and Craig, right? An item. Or do we see Catherine and Shep?
I don't know if I see Catherine and Shep.
No.
Catherine and Craig? Who said that?
Me.
Crystal!
You did? I did. I feel like they get along so well. I think Shep needs a really, really strong woman. I think that Catherine is very strong, but I don't think she's the type of strong that he needs. He needs a woman who is like gonna whip him into shape. You know what I mean?
You don't think Catherine can do that?
I don't know.
I think Catherine can do it, but I just think Catherine is too much of a woman for Shep
I just don't know
to handle. No
oh my
offense.
gosh. Well, see, I disagree. I actually think they're a really great pair.
What?
Really?
I do kind of.
Explain yourself. Why?
I don't know. Okay, let's just take Shep. Shep, Peter Pan syndrome we talked about. He's late 30s.
Yes.
He's grown up. I mean, we saw him with his mom.
Late 30s? Yeah.
I believe
so.
I'm going to say 38 allegedly.
Allegedly.
We could like Google that and find out in 2 seconds.
Let me Google this real quick.
But I think he's in his late 30s, and he's always been around these women who are kind of like his mom. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he needs another mother. I think he needs a woman.
Yeah.
And I think that Catherine is
mothering him. She's nurturing him.
She
does have 2 kids.
She's treating him like a child.
I
That's
think
why I
she-
don't think it's gonna work.
Well, see, I think she appeals to that side of him, but at the end of the day,
That's not what he needs.
at the end of the day, if she's with Thomas, you know that she's like feisty and like
But
I'm saying
I feel
in
like
the
Thomas
past she was
controlled
with
her.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she also brought something to the table too.
Totally,
I mean, she brought that fire and that like feist and all of that about her. And granted, this sober Catherine that we're seeing is a little bit different, but I don't know. I think now she's learned how to balance that fiery side and that nurturing side, and it's a pretty great woman I see.
I think
here.
she's a fabulous woman. I just don't think she's the fabulous woman for Shep.
So who's great for Shep then?
It's like Shep is kind of digging up his own trash, I guess. Not that Catherine is trash. I don't think Catherine is trash, but he's
just
like, you know what? Trash is the wrong word. He's recycling.
He's recycling.
That's what he's
I
doing.
agree.
He's recycling. He's trying to see if it's going to
Yeah.
work again or not.
I think I'll be honest. I think if he didn't mess it up with Chelsea, they would have been a great couple.
Shep and Chelsea?
Yeah, I think they would have been a great couple because she would have brought him down.
They're opposites.
But that's why, because she would have brought him down to earth, and then he would have showed her.
But Austin is the new Shep.
But no, Austin is broke, and he's like a child, and she's paying for him. Like, she doesn't need that. She needs a man.
Yeah, well, she does.
oh my
We all
gosh, I
need a
could talk
man.
about this all night.
Yeah,
you guys.
we all need
know.
a man.
We could go round and round.
But if you guys want to keep if you guys always want to keep the conversation going, you can always leave us comments. We
Yes.
love to hear your
Yes.
thoughts, your stories, everything. We always respond to your comments on our YouTube page.
Yes.
And you can also go on iTunes because we're there.
Yes.
Stitcher, Google Play,
Yes.
and leave us 5 stars. Because we love seeing those 5 stars. Leave us a
Yes.
comment. We like to start this conversation. And I have to say, last week, we had so many viewers view our stuff.
Thank you, both,
yeah.
all of you.
And I want to give some fan shout outs because we got like around 3,000 or 4,000 views, and we had 73 comments. So I just want to give shout out to Jacqueline. She got so many people responding to her comments. Joe McKenzie, Cheryl McCormick, Deborah, Darylyn Hansen. This girl's been commenting almost every single week.
Yes.
Vegas Britt, Karen Rodriguez, Melissa Garrett. The list can just go on. Joanna, Food and Travel Mom, best review ever. Thank you so much. Rebecca Brooks. It's never ending. So
Yes.
thank you guys.
Thank you.
We love to hear from you. So comment, like, chat.
Yeah,
let us
and we're
know.
in the live chat right now
Yes.
for if you're watching this and you're live streaming,
they
just
said they love us.
look on over to the right side. We're in our live chat now, and let us know what you think. Who's better for Shep?
Yeah.
Who's good for Catherine?
Do we have anybody on our live chat?
Yeah, we
love
got a
you
couple.
back. Woo, we love you back.
We got a couple people in right now. Ria75002 says, love you guys. Devana I'm so sorry. I hope I did not butcher your name.
No.
Ivana says, I think you guys are amazing.
That
and
is
why is
so
Thomas
cool.
putting up with this lunatic? He could lose everything. Girl, we are about to get in it.
Yes. Before we get into the birthday,
Yes.
I feel like it wasn't written in our board, but I feel like we have to talk about this because we're talking about relationships.
Yeah.
Victoria and Austin.
Okay. Yep.
Well,
I don't even know where to start.
I feel like the lack
know
of
where to
words
start.
Okay,
starts, you know.
take it away, girl.
A
Where?
picture never tells the entire story. And she is hanging on to this one picture from an Instagram story, and you never get the full picture from a single moment. You really don't.
No.
And I think she is granted, it's a new relationship, and she's been burned by Austin before, and that's her fault, I
Yep.
think, for going back. But all of that to
Fool
say,
me once.
right?
Yep.
But all of that to say, I think she's holding on too much to that picture. I mean, did you guys see the picture? It was not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about it last week. I'll just say I would be upset. If that was me, I kind of would be upset. But I also know that, like, under the circumstances, how she came into the picture, it's like you can't be upset because you were shady going in too. Right?
So then, are you gonna get mad at? So when everybody's leaving the house, or I think when they were leaving Hilton Head, Austin hugs Chelsea and he says, "Love ya," and she says, "Love you too." Is that crossing a line?
No. No, I don't think so because
this is too much. But love ya is okay.
Love ya is different because it's been established that they have a friendship, right? They have a friendship. They've had a friendship for a really long time.
Just like
but
that.
Here's the thing. If I was dating a guy and yes, I understand it's cold out there and she's holding on to my guy,
She wasn't even doing that, though.
I know.
If she was leaning in and like cuddled up, and
They
all
were cold.
But not in the picture. But she was when they were showing them. She was really, trying to get warm. I know that she was.
His hands were like
But it
this,
wasn't
though. They weren't-
intentional. Here's the thing. Let's say I was Victoria and I was watching the show after, and I saw everything that happened, I would understand it.
Okay.
But we don't live in that reality life.
No, we don't. No,
So
neither does she.
we're going based off of what she sees. I would be a little upset too. But going back to her and Austin, if you don't trust him, then why are you with him? And
That's
like I
exactly
said,
what I was just about to say.
karma. It's like she's insecure because she knows she did wrong and she got into the situation and it
What
was
goes
shady.
around comes around.
And
well, yeah.
that's just what happens.
I mean,
at the end of the day,
why does she feel so insecure? It's because she has a reason
she's a shady
to.
person. That's
And
why.
they've got trust issues big time. Because it's like she can't trust him, she can't trust Austin, and she can't trust Chelsea. It's like, so then why are you in this relationship?
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
to be in it? It just doesn't make any sense.
This relationship has like another 30 seconds on it, I think, and then it's out
I
the window.
agree. I totally agree. And yeah.
Well, Victoria, she had a conversation with him, and that kind of ended okay because I feel like he stood up for Chelsea, and he's like, he was straight up and honest about it, and I feel like
Finally.
that says something about his character because he could have easily hidden the truth and been like, oh no, I don't like her, I have no feelings for her. He's like, no, I love her, I'm going to respect her, she's my ex, and this is the way I feel. Like you're telling her straight to her face, and she's getting upset about it. That's what I don't understand.
Well, not just her. She's not just his ex. She's his very good friend.
That too.
You know what I mean? Like there are some friendships worth fighting for.
Yeah.
And I think it's too early for Victoria to be drawing lines in the sand.
I agree. I agree.
you
But I
know?
think she's feeling insecure because Austin did just like push Chelsea to the side and then took Victoria up on her offer, the first round, right?
Yeah.
So I understand both sides. Do I think that Victoria is entitled to that? No, I don't. Because under the circumstances, I think that she did wrong in the beginning and she's shady. That's what happens.
There was a comment that she made that says, what about you sneaking to her room.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the comment about sneaking across the hall?
Right,
in
that
the middle of
one.
the night? And
Yeah.
I don't know.
We were like, what? Where is this coming from? And then he's like, man, social media. We're like,
Yeah.
No.
did he tweet something out? Did he?
Yes, we were trying to figure this
So
out,
we
right?
were doing our research, you know.
I tried
And
to do a
Laura
little
was
deep dive.
deep diving, and well,
if anyone else out there
yeah.
knows what this means,
I know.
please tweet us. Please post it in our chat. I mean, something. We want to know.
Austin, I tweeted at you. Tweet me back. Let me know. I'm
Yes,
dying.
yes,
I'm
we
dying to know
wanna
what that
know.
comment was.
this is so funny because I try to get I did.
You totally stored it. That's okay, girl. I do it all the time.
Okay, all right. So let's jump into Saint's birthday party. I feel like we all need a aww. So adorable.
Yes.
We were all looking at the TV and just smiling from ear to ear. It was such a precious moment. We were so into it.
I know.
Little Saint and his style.
But Naomi wasn't.
I feel like, doesn't this make you want to have kids? No.
Not into it at
Doesn't.
all. Which was really funny.
Yeah. So last year, Catherine was a guest.
Yes.
And this time, it was her throwing the party, and she got the kids ready. That was really great for her to see. She's such a great mom,
Yeah,
too.
she is.
Her style, her shoes.
Yes.
Did you guys see her shoes?
Yes.
Those were cute.
They were like tweed. I think they were like tweed or something, right? Didn't it look like it was tweed?
I think so.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
They were really cute, very colorful.
Yes.
I gotta go back.
Yeah. So she, as they're getting ready for the birthday party, we jump into Ashley and Thomas and how they have a little conversation as he's getting ready to go to the birthday party, and she's throwing shade at for Catherine and saying all this stuff,
Yes.
and he's kind of being very defensive towards her and telling her, relax.
Yeah.
Relax. Like, that's all he kept telling her throughout this episode. Relax.
Yes.
Relax.
Oh. Yes.
And at a certain point, he kept on pushing her buttons too, which I kind of liked to see that.
Yes.
But he made it to the birthday party solo. So that was really good.
You know, I don't agree with anything really that Thomas does, except I am glad that he showed up by himself, and I'm glad that he defended Catherine.
Yes. I agree with you. I think
Round of applause.
that's the
very
only
short
part
lived-
that-
Yeah. That's
A very
the only
short-lived
one.
round of applause.
I will
Right.
say what I also appreciated from him was that when she was talking about him, I mean, her, Catherine and her children and his relationship, and her talking about how it hurts her, that she can't be around the children and so on and so forth. He was like, too bad. And I was like, oh my God, like finally.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, go.
Too bad.
Matt's not here with us tonight.
Matt is not, so this is my
Matt
best
can't,
impression, okay?
Yeah.
Too bad.
Too bad. That's what you're saying. I had no idea what you were saying.
I heard just the word two, and I was like,
Oh
what
my
are you
goodness.
saying, girl?
That is my impersonation. I'm not as good as Matt, but I tried.
That's really
Matt-
good. I'm impressed.
Matt will be back next week, so he'll- yeah, Jen and Gentry. Oh God, we haven't seen him.
JD.
Neither
Oh.
JD nor Peyton. Peyton.
Peyton.
There you go.
Peyton.
We hadn't seen her either.
She fell off that wagon real fast.
Okay.
Naomi scared her away.
She sure did.
Okay, so then we see Austin and Chelsea. Their encounter was so sweet too. How she threw a little confetti at him. I was like,
Oh,
why
you
can't they
already
just
know
be together?
Victoria's going to be all over that.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
totally. So so then this birthday party, we see also Shep getting really, really close to Catherine's kids and playing and painting, and their faces were so cute. Their faces painted. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of like inserting himself into the family
Yes.
picture,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Is this wishful thinking on your part, or are we?
No, I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
To me
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're all really close friends, you know. So
Yeah.
I know it's not the first time he's been around the kids. I mean,
I don't know.
he knows the kids pretty well. But yeah, and I go for it, Shep. I don't know. Do we?
Well,
I
look
don't
at
know.
Craig. Well, look at Craig. He had the lion on his face. Was that a tiger or a lion? Something like that.
It was a
That
tiger,
so
yeah.
funny. Did you
A
notice
liger.
that when Shep came in and gave Catherine a hug? You saw that, right?
Yes, I
We looked at each
did.
other, but basically Ravenel rolled his eyes because Shep gave Catherine a hug.
Did you see
and,
that?
No, you had your head down. in that
No,
moment.
but I did see it was okay. when Thomas came in and Shep and him had this like weird, awkward handshake hello, I just remember
You
going.
saw that, right? That was weird, right?
I was like, that was awkward.
Yeah. Yes. And then, like I said, he gave Catherine a hug, and she goes, "Oh, your knee looks good," and he's like, "Oh, with all thanks to you because you helped me." Then he was drinking his drink and he rolled his eyes, and we looked at each other like, "What's going on here?"
Jealous.
He's totally jealous.
I mean,
Are you kidding?
I'm just capturing all of this right now.
Okay.
Huh.
Shep is like the sweetest person on the planet, right?
Yes.
Like such a nice person.
He's such a gentleman.
Would it not be such justice to have Catherine end up with Shep and Thomas get stuck with Trashley?
I wouldn't be totally against it.
I'm just saying.
As long as Shep treats her right and doesn't go off and cheats on her and all that mess because he's a little F boy.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, wouldn't it be nice for Catherine to end up with a good guy?
Of course. But it wouldn't necessarily have to be Shep.
Me and my friends, we have this saying where it's like the F boy committee.
Oh.
So we call certain guys like, he is the president of the F boy committee, and that's huge. That's like, whoa, that's the president of the F boy committee. Like, he's major.
Yep.
So he would be one to be a president of the F boy committee.
Yes, he would.
At least treasurer.
At least, we have guys for every single. Yeah.
I think
Every
Thomas
office.
would be like number one, then he'd be JD, and then Shep.
I don't even want to talk about JD.
Yeah.
Really
We're about
quick
to throw
question.
up.
Do you guys think because I had this thought during the birthday party and Catherine was saying, I think it's important that our kids see how we co-parent well, see us happy, see us doing things together.
Right.
Do you think that Thomas and Catherine will let their kids watch Southern Charm?
I don't think they really have a choice as they get older. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
don't
eventually
think
they're going to be
put it
18
on
and they
be
can do
like-
whatever they want.
Yeah,
True.
I don't think they're going to put it on and be like, okay, kids, watch our show. I don't think that's going to happen. But it's going to happen eventually. I mean, they're going to have to watch it. And I don't think it's going to be 18. It's going to be earlier than that because kids are mean. They like to bully. They're going to, at some point, have a conversation with some student.
Ugh, that breaks my heart.
And,
No.
all that stuff is going to be put to light. Now, they're really young, so maybe the show won't be going till that age.
Don't say that.
You never
Get
know.
out of
I'm
here.
just
We
saying.
love this
But-
show. Don't listen to
anyway,
Crystal. Yeah.
It's gonna be like Southern Charm, like
2.0.
hospice style or something, because they're gonna be old by that time.
Well, it just crossed my mind during the birthday party. So if you guys have any comments, leave us a comment because I really
Yeah.
want to know what you guys think.
Yeah. Okay. So then the birthday party ends. Aw, that was amazing. And then we jump into Ashley and Thomas's conversation,
Yep.
which made my skin like boil. It was just a lot to handle.
Mm-hmm.
So she says that she made an accusation saying that Catherine and Thomas weren't a family because they didn't plan their children.
Girl.
I was like, are you, what world do you live in that you have to say something that ignorant?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, and even her first question to Thomas when they were sitting down to talk about the party, she goes, "Was I thought of? Was I like,
Oh, yeah.
can you not for 1 second make this about you? It is
She's
a
a
2-year-old's
narcissist.
birthday party."
She is a narcissist,
It's-
and I'm so glad that he said something to her. If you're hurting Catherine, you're hurting me. If you're hurting my children, you're hurting me. So I'm glad he finally stepped up to the plate.
Finally.
It's a little late, but
Late, a dollar short.
I know, you saw my face.
It's a little late.
Yeah, girl.
It was.
know.
I mean, and then Thomas kept on saying,
Getting a good
relax.
break.
Yeah. She's like, relax. You're so emotionally charged. And it's like, Thomas, this is what you've created.
Right?
Yeah,
This
he
is your
likes it.
creation.
Yep.
He likes it.
Yeah.
His own
this
little
is-
Frankenstein
it's all because of-
starting to come out.
Ooh,
That's
yeah,
what he
that's a
did to
good one.
Catherine. Poor Catherine. Imagine. That
She
poor
let
girl. She was
loose.
young, and she was really young. At least this woman, she's a little older, but she still doesn't know any
No.
better.
No.
know?
She's still lashing out and
yeah.
being herself and still saying all of these
Yeah.
things. I was watching, how you mentioned last week how Bravo has their like mini after shows.
yes, they're
so I was
good.
watching one of them and it was Ashley kind of telling her side of the story and she's like, I meant everything that I said. And I'm like, after all of these months, you look back and you've watched these episodes, you don't have any sense of like, I
know
don't know,
people
like,
like that.
common sense or
self-awareness.
No.
Right.
Or
That's what narcissism is.
growth.
It's like,
That's what it is.
Girl,
it's an
whoa.
illness.
It's unreal.
It's
Just the
disgusting.
fact that she would even question. I know families come in all shapes and sizes, and a lot of the time things aren't planned.
Yeah.
And whether you're married, not single, doing like whatever. If you adopt, if you you know, have to go through in vitro. Like, there are a lot of ways that a family is created.
Right.
And for her to sit there and attack them and say, you were never in love and these kids weren't planned, so therefore you're not a family, makes me want to literally drop kick her to the other side of the, like, world.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's like, when she talks, I don't really listen because it doesn't matter what she says because she doesn't have any real clout, in my opinion. So, like, when she talks, I'm just like, oh, there she goes again. It's like dead noise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, she can say whatever she wants to say, but at the end of the day, like, who are you? You don't have children. You came for a man here.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Like, what are you providing as a woman? As a supposed nurse, right? I mean, she's a nurse. I mean, like, she should have, I don't know. She's seen life and death. Get out of here. Go.
Well, she's made herself seem very ignorant speaking this way.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Scary. Like, you're actually watching patients?
Yeah.
That's a scary thing.
Yeah.
You know? That's an ignorant person right there. That's a very scary thing. I wouldn't want her near anybody.
And so then what happens if she gets knocked up by Thomas, which she clearly is open to doing? Are they not a family?
According to her, they're not.
See, like, such
she contradicts
ignorance.
herself. Yeah, she
Totally.
contradicts herself a lot.
Can't handle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just gotta jump into this because we're running out of time. We're jumping into our not so charming segment.
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Okay, who wants to go first? You guys have one? Not so charming?
Well, not so charming can be kind of cute too, right?
Yes, it could be cute.
Okay, my not so charming. It's kind of silly, but it's when Craig was talking to Laura, the life coach, and he calls Patricia Miss Patricia. Did y'all see that?
I did.
It's like, I've been asked to design a pillow for Miss Patricia's
Oh,
life.
yes.
I thought that was so cute. I'm sorry. I
Yes.
just thought that was Miss Patricia.
The not so charming moment, but I still love it, is Cameran talking about putting ice on her vajay.
Oh, girl, that's a thing.
Cameran had her baby.
Yay, Palmer.
Baby. So congratulations, Cameran, on that new bundle of joy, and hopefully you'll have more.
She had a cute baby, not an ugly baby.
Yeah.
Oh, she says she's done, though.
Yes.
She says she's done.
You never know.
Her psychic,
mind.
her psychic last season said,
She was having 3.
yeah, 3.
Okay, we'll see.
Maybe another one.
Yep.
Pop it out. My not so charming moment was Catherine in the very beginning when she's in bed and she's all smeared in chocolate
that was so good.
and has the marshmallows on the side of her bed, and I'm like, ugh,
That's
is so
me.
me. Yeah. I like when you're going through something, you know, and you're just like,
totally.
I just don't
I had ice cream
care.
for breakfast today. It was not cookies and cream, cookie dough.
Oh, good girl.
You must be going through something.
No,
I'm
you
just
know
kidding.
what? I literally just was feeling really hot, and I was like, I'm gonna have some ice cream.
Why not?
Ice cream works.
Treat
Why
yourself.
not? Yep.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yep.
But yeah, that
I'm
was,
an adult. I can do what I want.
that was our not so charming segment. So now I
The
really want to get
news.
into this new juicy stuff. The
Yes.
news.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Oh, I love all these lives. Thank you, Bree. God, you guys are jam-packed with news.
Yes.
Where do we start? Okay, let's start with this. This is the first picture. Mm-hmm. And who sent it? Crystal.
I
you-
did.
Okay, you discovered this.
And it's a post. It's Patricia talking about Thomas Ravenel calls out Patricia for blocking him, and talks about the girlfriend Ashley and the fight with Catherine Dennis. So.
Spill the tea, girl.
This is what
Spill
she
the
says.
tea.
Why people ask because of about her relationship with Catherine. Why people ask because of his and Ashley's smear campaign, character assassination, lies, and purposeful defamation. It made me reassess everything. Thomas said to me about Catherine Dennis, who has clearly turned her life around while they are on a downward spiral. Now that's her responding to the fact that she has blocked Ashley and also Ravenel.
Wait, Miss Pat blocked Ashley?
Ashley, yes. She defriended them off of Twitter. Yeah, so people were asking about that and like, what's her relationship with, Dennis, and so that was one of her responses.
And
also,
sorry.
go ahead.
Patricia is really active on her Instagram, so she's been making responses to everybody who asks questions.
Yes,
right?
yes. So I guess Ravenel had posted about Patricia blocking, Ashley and him, and then I guess like he ended up deleting it. Yeah, I don't know why, but anyways, so on June 1st she tweeted, and people wonder if we are still allies. We blocked Ashley Jacobs and Thomas Ravenel from all social media and from our lives. Her tweet was in response to a Twitter user posting, "May anyone who believed Ashley Jacobs and Thomas Ravenel's malicious lies about Pat and Catherine Dennis." Also, there is one more thing, which is it's about so the whole fight, I guess it started because Ravenel had been set up on a date by Pat prior to Ashley.
Right, those were one of the allegations.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess I might be saying it wrong. Luzanne, I guess, was the name of the woman. And I guess Ashley and Ravenel were pretty much like picking on her through social media.
Like cyberbullying?
Cyberbullying, that's what they called it. And so she was really upset about that. And so she is not gonna support him, nor is she gonna support Ashley. In fact, she said, fortunately, she is not a cast member. Ashley. Yes. So that's a lot of
Pat information.
Yes.
Well, that's one woman I don't want to get on bad side of either.
And didn't I talk about that last week? I was like, wait till Pat gets a hold of
You're so good.
him.
Yeah, you guys.
Predictions.
No. Oh man. Okay. Well, moving on to our
Such a great picture of him. Can you just say where this picture comes from?
Oh, it looks. I think that's his
like a
mugshot.
mugshot,
I think that's his mugshot, Thomas. I don't know, one of many, I'm sure. Oh God. Or maybe more to come. Who knows? But so according to Radar Online, guys, Thomas Ravenel has been banned from the Southern Charm reunion amid sexual assault allegations.
As he should.
Yes.
Man.
So basically, the long and the short, I think we all had heard this week that he was not attending the reunion,
Right.
but to hear that he is not invited is a little bit different. The quote says, from a source close to the show, told Radar that with everything going on, it seemed better to the execs not to have him there. So
Good.
sorry about it, Thomas.
Yeah. Now, do we think Ashley? I feel like Ashley is going to be there. Do you guys think
I
so?
would imagine they would have
She
him.
better.
She
because
has to be.
I need to.
There she is.
No.
See, I told you.
Oh, where'd you get that picture of Ashley?
I found that picture of her. That was from Hilton.
My God.
From Hilton Head. That was her when she was screaming at
everyone.
Catherine.
At
And
Catherine.
Is that
at
Mitch?
Chelsea.
Is that Miss Chelsea?
Yes.
Chelsea.
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 Chelsea. Yeah. So,
Jesus.
yeah,
Wow.
Ay.
God, that's a lot.
Yeah. That is a
Well,
lot.
this was all very. I mean, I feel like the story keeps on developing for Thomas, but I kind of want to see Ashley go to the reunion and see her side. And
Well,
not
she
that I
knows
really
she's-
care, but I just want to see this all blow up.
Hey, let
If
me tell
nothing
you,
else-
we want to watch that.
Yeah, and if nothing else, I think she'll show up to speak on his behalf.
Yeah.
Because she's his mouthpiece.
Yeah.
I just threw up.
Self-appointed
right now.
mouthpiece.
Yeah.
This might actually work in her favor. The fact that he's not going to be there, she might just have her way and have him, and he might be with her because now, no one's on his side.
Yeah, well, we'll keep digging and digging
Yes.
this week,
right.
leading up to next week. Final predictions, you guys.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
These aliens.
He's going first.
Oh, gosh.
I'm trying to think what we watched for next.
I have a prediction.
Okay, go, girl.
Go for it.
My prediction is, I saw the clip that's supposed to come on next week, right? So they showed Victoria and Chelsea having some sort of interaction, and a woman comes up and asks Austin, like, which one's his favorite. I predict that he's going to say Chelsea.
Oh.
And if he doesn't, he's dead.
Dead to you or dead to him?
All right, Crystal. Actually, mine leads kind of similar to yours. I think that he's going to be forced to choose sides.
Yeah.
That's my prediction. That his Victoria is going to say, you have to choose whether it's me or Chelsea.
Yep.
Which is so unfair. You should never have to do that.
No, you should never.
My prediction is that Craig is going to finally finish his cat pillow for Patricia.
I like that prediction.
You think it's gonna happen next episode? I think it's gonna happen.
Maybe.
I think I think she put him on the spot. It might be a cat pillow that has like Craig's face all over it. I don't know. We'll see.
Or he might lie about it and say
he might lie.
and he didn't.
Yeah, exactly. And say that he didn't. I don't know. I would like to see Craig accomplish something.
Yes. He looks. Can I just say, you guys, he looks really depressed right now. I feel really bad for him.
He does look depressed.
He looks really depressed, and I wish that him the best. I hope he like gets over that and he finds some sort of
healing.
Peace. Yeah.
It's very sad.
We love you, Craig.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was, but
Love you.
I mean, I can't really do Matt's impression of Craig, but I'm going to give my best shot at
oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Well, Matt will be.
talks like that.
Oh, actually, that was pretty good. Yeah. Matt will be here next week, so he'll do all the impersonations for us. But that's all we have for tonight's show.
Yeah.
You guys want to sign out? Let them know where to find you.
Let's do it. Guys, I'm Laura L. Thomas. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Laura L. Thomas TV.
Guys, you can find me at Cristal 823. That's with an I, Cristal 823 on all social media. And then I think someone tweeted earlier to me about Tilted Halo. Asked me to do the Thomas impersonation, so hopefully I did a good job.
did.
Thank you guys for tuning in, for commenting, and also for just watching.
Yeah. And my name is Mayte Carrillo. You can find me everywhere and I just changed it. It's this is Mayte. This is Mayte. You can find me everywhere, and we will see you here next week.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.